Can you believe it? To prove that humans and zombies can have children, I tied up a female zombie who still looked clean. Because the disaster struck suddenly, almost 90% of humans turned into zombies, but I unexpectedly triggered a romance system unrelated to the apocalypse appeared. At that moment, a stunning female zombie suddenly appeared, appearing in front of me without warning. I immediately realized the system seems to have no species restriction. Moreover, she is so beautiful. If I let her go like this, it would be too wasteful. Just as the thought occurred, I immediately pulled out a rope, seized the opportunity and swung it hard, accurately lassoed her. She screamed. The next second I stuffed a rag into her mouth. She smelled the human scent nearby. She immediately went crazy. She desperately used her head to get closer to me. I excitedly grabbed her hand. At that moment, the system notification sounded in my mind. Congratulations host for completing the hand-holding task. Target Xin Chang, female university student with no identity. Current affection level 0. Hand-holding reward 100 kilograms of raw meat. First kiss reward zombie virus vaccine. Complete conquest reward gene evolution potion. Seeing these rewards, my breathing suddenly became rapid. Just the starting 100 kilograms of meat is enough to feed me for 2.5 years, not to mention the other 2 precious rewards. But now the hardest problem is how to increase Xin Chang's affection. After thinking for a while, I tore the rag from her mouth. She immediately roared at me crazily, her sharp teeth clattering, sounding terrifying. I said nothing, directly pulled out a piece of raw meat from the system's face, and shoved it into her mouth. The roaring immediately stopped. She then frantically bit the meat. Seeing this, I sighed helplessly, seeing her full of sharp teeth. Looks like the first kiss reward is temporarily out of reach. At that moment, the next room door suddenly opened. A man and a woman walked out. The woman said, "We haven't eaten for 2 days. You have enough food to feed zombies. Can you share some with us?" They were a newlywed couple. The man is Xin Liang. The woman is Lin Wanxi. They usually live on takeout, with no stored food at home. In my previous life I believed their sweet words, foolishly shared my food with them. I thought they would be grateful, but when I went out for supplies, they ransacked my room, and locked the door from outside. No matter how I shouted they wouldn't open. People like this ungrateful. How could I give them food again? But Lin Wanxi in front of me could be useful. Just as the thought occurred, the system interface appeared. Name Lin Wanxi married affection 0. Hand-holding reward 100 kilograms of fresh fruits and vegetables. First kiss reward a 120 square meter fully decorated apartment. Complete conquest reward a 1000 square meter luxury villa. Seeing these rewards, my lips slightly curved. This is 100 kilograms of vegetables and fruits. Although I don't lack food, but in the apocalypse, balanced nutrition is important. Seeing me smile, they thought I agreed. Xin Liang immediately asked for a lot. First give us 10 gene of pork, then 3 barrels of purified water. I almost laughed angrily. When did I ever agree? Even if I have more food than I can eat to feed dogs, I would never give it to you ungrateful people. After saying this, I directly pushed Xin Ching back into the room. Xin Liang gritted his teeth staring at me. Shocked by the start he wanted to act but feared the zombie next to me. Back in the room, I tied up Xin Chang, and opened the system panel. The result surprised me. Xin Chang's affection increased by 5 points. I instantly remembered the late apocalypse in my previous life. Those zombies who evolved intelligence. Could it be that Xin Chang will also evolve? And just for a little meat, affection increased by 5 points. This is much easier than courting a normal woman. Thinking this I pulled out a few more pieces of raw meat to feed him. Successfully raised his affection to 10 points. I originally wanted to keep feeding him, but seeing his round little belly, I stopped for now. After putting the rag back in his mouth, I started planning my next actions. 1 month after the zombie outbreak, the terrifying extreme cold will arrive. I only have about 20 days to prepare. The first thing to solve is supplies. Food and drink are the first element of survival. Next are warm clothes and medicine. These are easy to handle, but the most crucial is the safe house. I have no clue at all. The safe house must not only be sturdy, it must maintain stable temperature in extreme cold. Finding an existing building that meets all these requirements is almost impossible. As far as I know, there is no such place in the entire Binhai city. But at that moment, I had a sudden inspiration. Remembered Lin Wanxi's first kiss reward. Immediately called the system in my mind. System, is the house you reward ready-made, or can it appear out of thin air? System responded, all reward houses are built out of thin air. Host can designate any construction location. What if I have special requirements for the house, like made of titanium alloy, and have a secret exit, and a warehouse and medical communication equipment? The system was silent for a few seconds. Host needs to provide building plans. Communication and medical equipment are not included. Host must handle them independently. This made me extremely happy. So my titanium alloy safe house has a chance. At that moment, a knock sounded at the door. Lin Wanxi was standing alone at the door. No one came to open the door for a long time. She was anxious like on fire. The dark corridor on both ends. Who knows if a zombie would suddenly jump out. Just as she was about to give up, the door finally opened. Lin Wanxi showed a joyful expression, but seeing the kitchen knife in my hand, she tensed up, quickly tried to explain. Don't misunderstand. I am not carrying any weapons. I squinted, looked her over from head to toe. Lin Wanxi noticed I was scrutinizing her. If it were before, she would have slapped me already, but now she needed my help. She could only force a smile. I want to borrow some food from you. I disdainfully glanced at her. No, they won't let you suffer losses. As long as you lend me some food I will, but I am not falling for that. Then forget it. I will just close the door. Lin Wanxi stayed still after hearing that. What? Aren't you afraid a zombie will suddenly jump out? As soon as I finished speaking, a zombie roar came from afar. Lin Wanxi's face turned pale instantly. She had no choice but to enter. Just as I closed the door, she happened to lock eyes with Xin Liang diagonally across. Seeing I noticed, she immediately pulled her head back. I chuckled lightly, closed the door. Truly a natural hider. Excellent at ducking. Xing Cheng inside saw Lin Wanxi, instantly became agitated. Lin Wanxi instinctively stepped back in fear.